My name is Lucas D'Angelo. I still don't really think it's hit me. It's surreal working next to Nate Wessel, this guy that I grew up watching. I grew up in Arlington. Arlington was definitely a very blue-collar community, and I grew up seeing that. I spent a lot of time going with my dad and my grandfather to the local hardware stores to get things for projects and fix stuff around the house. My grandfather taught me a whole lot in the carpentry realm. He was a great carpenter, and so were both my uncles. So I kind of grew up in that woodworking and carpentry construction space, and that's always been my background up until about 8 years ago or so. I got into welding and a little bit of metal work just out of necessity and need to fix something. So I got a real cheap welder from one of those, horrible freight stores. You don't have to say, you don't have to put that in, but that's what we all call it. Got the classic $100 MIG welder and just kind of taught myself, and it snowballed from there. All right, so today it's Friday, here in the shop, gathering up all equipment, gear, generators, welders, gas, everything, throwing it in the truck. Sunday night, Jeremy from BRUNT's hopping in, and we're driving straight down to Maryland to build this ramp and build this big stunt for Travis, and it's fulfilling. It's definitely going to be a really cool feeling to see something that I was a part of be this big event, this big stunt, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity because it's never somewhere I thought I'd be. Do you see a 138?
Get a big boy.
You're on your own now.
Come on. You can get it.
Right now we are getting a couple of pieces of pipe at the specific radiuses to start the loop. Jeremy's just going for it here. This 14, we already have a 14.
We need two.
Okay, I didn't know if we had one.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, teamwork.
No. Hang it. Fun fact, my foot got stuck in the elevator last night, but all those brackets, Jeremy drilled out all those brackets.
Nice job, Jeremy.
Dude, that was ridiculous.
I mean, there was only 350 of them, so times 2 holes in each.
So I grew up, I started riding BMX when I was maybe 12 or 13. And I remember always seeing this name, this guy that was building these crazy ramps, these crazy wooden bowls, and doing stuff with wood that at that point I was like, how do you get wood to curve like that? And it was Nate Wessel. And so now, 20 some odd years later, it's surreal to be able to know that I'm gonna be going down and working next to Nate Wessel, this guy that I grew up watching him build these amazing ramps. And at no point did I ever think that there was going to be a world where I would be, side by side with him working on something for anyone, let alone Travis Pastranaland.
Now, do you have to run the vertical first, then put the gusset in, or
No, because
you don't want it curling in?
and I clamp it all, but still I don't trust it.
Yeah,
You could do that.
yeah.
But it's like, it's easy. I mean, that's the way I'm doing it. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm worried about, this matters a lot.
Yeah.
So yes, you could do that, but I think it's going to pull.
Yeah.
Even if you have this clamp,
Yeah.
I think it's going to pull.
Ah.
Unless, so basically I tack, and I do put a tack in the middle because that one's the hardest one to get to.
Yeah.
I'll put a tack in the middle so I can fill halfway.
Yeah.
But right away, so I'll do this outside first because when you say you tack on the inside, even with it clamped, it's going to start going that way, right?
Yeah.
So I'll do the outside first, tack, and then I'll tack, and then right away I'm throwing that in and tack, So I'm just hauling ass to them, tacking. Make sure they're all back against the tube. So I'm like holding those ones in. Those are the nicest, easiest ones to put in. Next ones, just get one of the 4s. This is a 4 that's not like finished all the way, so grab another 4, and a 4 will just go right there for right this second, and then it gets taken off later.
Perky's back. Let's fucking go, boy.
You feeling good, Jer?
Oh, I'm feeling great now.
I think we're good. I think we can do this.
We're ready.
I think we can do this. Do you want, he's gone. Do you want the other welder out so you can?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice on that one. But yeah, I'll do the back sides. You can do all the front sides.
Word. This is C25, so it's argon. I think it says it over here. Yeah, 75% argon, 25% carbon dioxide. C25 shielding gas. So it's like an inert, completely inert gas that's just for shielding the weld from oxygen, so you don't get basically so it doesn't like oxidize immediately. But you know what? I really got to give a shout out here to Dre from Crafts with Dre for letting Jeremy borrow her welder for the weekend.
Tear this shit up.
That's it.
Travis's dad poured all this concrete,
Yeah.
and they definitely make it fall. It was funny when they were pouring this concrete. We always like share this story with people. One of my buddies like does concrete. He did like that quarter pipe stuff back there. So they're pouring all this stuff, and there used to be a big giant like bowl on this thing. And as they're doing it, he's like, "Where's the rebar?" And then Robert's brother just looks at him, and he just walks over to the trailer, grabs like a stick of rebar and throws it in. He's like, "There's your fucking rebar," and then he just goes back to work. And like Ron's like, "There's 2 sticks of rebar in this, but it's like 8 inches thick." That's funny. Okay, so basically this thing's gonna be 7 foot wide. Our loop's only about 78 inches wide. The idea would be like, so this just easily fits on a flatbed semi truck, like eventually at some point. So we're gonna make basically 2 of these sections. This one's gonna be the big one, the entrance to the loop, and it'll be the full length of these tubes. There will be basically just gonna make a square frame, but the loop's gonna come down through it into the water. So I'll get that measurement in a second. I need a...
Oh, so that's pretty cool. So will it lift the boat off the...
Here, let's look at it on the computer.
Really bad, good, bad idea.
So this is in this book. That was the first drawing I did of it.
Yeah.
Just like thinking about it, is this possible?
Yeah.
And I got a book full of like really good and bad ideas that are bad and good. So then I take it after I get the actual sketch of it, then it goes into this program right here to make it a little bit more professional. And since I didn't have the boat was being made up in Canada. I didn't have the boat here, so I couldn't take any measurements off of it. So I did a lot of guesswork on like how this thing was going to be built. And this is kind of what I came up with. It's very close. We're not going to build it exactly like this. I removed some of the pipes or whatever, but that's essentially what we're doing right there. There's our thing. Our frames are a hair different than this. That was just the first concept I came up with. And when I actually got the boat, I was like, oh, I can just do this.
So at the entry point, is there like...
So what we're gonna do...
Is there some catches, basically?
So the first one will be wider. So I haven't made it yet. So we have 2 custom frames going into this thing. This one's gonna be way wider here, because the boat's probably gonna be like coming on plane and coming into this thing. Mm-hmm. So it'll be open on the first frame, and then the next frame will be like way bigger. So like everything kind of like, it'll feed it in and like lock it in.
Okay.
The inflatable pool at the end is...
Well, absolutely. Everybody's like, oh, that's sweet. And they look at me, that's just a joke. I'm like, what are you joking about? We're going on Facebook Marketplace and we're buying a baby pool.
Buddy,
What's up?
here for 2 days, get put to work.
Love that.
I guess I know how to weld.
Oh, yeah? I need to learn how to weld.
Yeah.
I know how to build anything, but I need to weld. Like, you give me a screw gun, nail gun.
He'll teach you how to weld.
All right, I'd love to learn how to weld.
Is that right?
What's up, brother?
Very nice
Good to meet you. Yeah, you
Pleasure.
too.
Yeah, you the guy I need to talk to learn how to weld?
Sure, definitely want to do it.
Fuck yeah, I want to weld.
My hood's up there.
Let's do it. I got
we
plenty
can,
of
like,
hoods.
weld right
dude,
now?
we do it right this second.
Let's go.
Buckle up. So these were, this was an accident. We need to make a tube out of it again.
Okay.
All right. That's no good. We got to put that back together.
All right.
Okay. I'm just gonna tack this so it doesn't fall apart. So the tack is literally just point and hold. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So what you're gonna do?
Will I be able to see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Enough.
Enough.
All right.
So when you're doing it,
Yeah.
if this is like a 0 degree, you're gonna come down to a 45.
Okay.
And you're gonna push 45-degree angle this way. So when you pull the trigger,
I'm working from right to left.
are you a righty or a lefty?
I'm a righty.
Okay, then yeah, you're gonna go right to left.
Yeah.
So this,
Yeah.
yeah, this distance is about the distance you want to keep the nozzle
Yeah.
from your weld. And as soon as you pull the trigger, it'll go dark, but you'll see that puddle,
Okay.
and you'll just kind of work it just like you're doing.
So like about how fast does it go? Like,
Here, I'll
don't show me for real, but like
I'll do
give me like a fake something.
Okay.
That's pretty fast.
Let go. Let go.
All right, let me squeeze it.
Yeah, just point and shoot.
All right, so let's,
How's that? I mean, that's a very. Have you ever welded before?
no, that was the very first time I ever tried.
That's very good. That's a great weld.
Is that really what?
That's actually a very good weld.
That's welding?
Hey, you.
Holy shit! I can weld. We're not center, right?
I don't want to be center. Get you need a tape. What are you at right now?
I'm at 14 and a half.
14 and a quarter. You have 14 3/8 still?
14, a little high.
Clamp yours.
Okay. First thing I got to do real quick is just grab my gloves because I lost them and I found them. All right, so we welded up a whole bunch of these frames yesterday, and due to, as we're actually putting this thing together, Nate realized it's got to come apart in a spot that we didn't anticipate. And so just cut up all this to make another one. We're making one more frame support piece, and that'll allow the whole loop to come apart so it's not 14 feet tall, so it can actually be transported somewhere. So I'm just gonna start doing that right now.
I guess I'm going to need this eventually. So this frame has to sit over 4 3/4 and that way.
It doesn't go the other way?
Huh?
It doesn't go the other way?
No. Oh, because it's down, yeah. Put them on both sides, but yeah, it's going down. I'm just sitting there looking at it going down. This is why I'm dyslexic. But they do go on both sides though.
Okay, cool.
I'm like, it's so I want it so the pipe's going down and it falls into it.
Yep.
But this was aiming down, so I put it on the other side. I'm a fucking dummy.
OSHA approved.
Sucks, but it'd be like this angle would be straight, but back to this.
Okay.
Because like it's going to be a lot of force coming into this fucking thing.
Okay.
And to do it like even with this,
Probably have to adjust it too, huh?
no, not a lot, not with this tube. But I would try to go parallel with this
Yep.
tube and kind of there.
And then can you give me a little crash course on that lift?
Yep.
Thanks.
On the blue one or the skid
Yeah,
loader?
the blue one. Skid loader I
yeah,
can
that
run.
thing's a little.
I
That
know.
thing's a little janky.
Yeah, skid loader I can run,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've ever met a man lift that runs the same as another one.
Yeah. As long as that's pulled out.
Yep.
Put that to here.
Okay. Started.
Like that. Right.
Back to. Yep.
You already look like it's all crossed off, so.
Yep.
Let me just see what I did.
Yeah.
I'm not that smart, and I got it over here.
Okay.
Foot on the pedal, so like.
Yeah, and that's up, down,
Yep. Up, down.
boom, in, out, left,
Yep.
right, drive.
Yeah, and then steer right and left.
I think you got your harness on.
Yeah, it was right up here. It's convenient. That's nicely done, Jer. Let's see how this shit works, huh? Is there another tab? Yeah. Lucas. If you have an extraneous amount of wire coming out and you don't have any pliers nearby, all you have to do to make it shorter is you just pull the trigger and tap it against the metal, and look,
Whoa!
it's short again. Isn't that amazing?
And then when you get to an outside corner, do you just speed or you just kind of...
Like if I'm going across here,
Yeah.
if I'm going across here, once I get to right about here, I'll stop traveling and give
Yeah.
it like a second to basically make a little puddle right at the end,
Right.
and then let it.
So
You can go around the corner if you're feeling ballsy.
Would you be... So if you're painting, you're essentially setting a run.
Yeah.
So then that run becomes the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
And like if you're just doing these, if you're just doing like one and then stop and then two and then stop, like you'll like make a little puddle and then do your corner.
A click.
Long click.
Yeah.
So calls them clicks. Short
Okay.
click, long click.
That's dumb. I don't know why.
We don't either. We were wondering that
What
ourselves.
does that even...
And he's teaching somebody how to weld. He's like, let's do a short click.
That doesn't make any sense.
Not at all.
I'm so glad that you're teaching me. And I would imagine inside corners are way easier than outside corners.
Yeah, because you run like when you're in an outside corner, it's like a thin,
Right.
like you're dealing with. So like
Right.
it can burn in real easy. And like sometimes, like with this, right? This came to a point,
Yeah.
but now it's just flat, and that's
Right.
just from it melting in.
Right. Well, that's neat. Learning things. That's what I like to do.
Taking a second to sort of step back, 20 feet and look at this thing and realize, this is something that's going to be actually used in this crazy stunt, and it's going to be turned into a video that millions of people are going to see, and I helped build it, is just a crazy moment, like a crazy thought, because the whole time I'm working on this, I'm not thinking about, oh, this is going to be a stunt. It's just a job and I'm doing it. But stepping back and seeing, a quarter of this loop that is up right now and realizing, there's still another 75% of this. It's the scale of it, and being a part of that is it's such an unbelievable opportunity, and it's been such a cool experience to do it. And it still feels like I'm not really here. Like it feels like I can't really be here. Really important takeaway for everybody. If you're going to do something, if you want to make it, if you want to make a career out of something, and work your way up to the level that these people are at, do what you love. Do the stuff that you're happy to wake up early for, and you'll never have a bad day.